Yes, I'm back right in the coon. What's happening, young men? All right?
Yeah. All right. Very well, very well.
He's looking much better this weekend.
Yeah, a lot better.
Back to his old self.
Rosy cheeks
Thank
again,
God.
isn't it, mate?
Yes.
But hold on, aye, we know why.
Yeah.
But he's not feeling 100% better.
I'm a bit,
But wait, can I just tell you? I can tell you what.
No.
Do you know how you know he's not feeling 100%? He's not been at it.
I've not been at it.
He's not been able to do his favourite thing for.
No,
for
not been able to do
weeks.
it.
Have you not went
No.
off?
No even tempted.
Oh,
I've restrained.
So Slaney, if that goes off a day, watch yourself.
I know.
I'll be keeping an eye on it all day.
If there's a wee breeze in here, it could be in trouble.
Talk about the most important thing. Frank, this guy that hides.
Oh,
come
This
on.
is good.
Strap him. Did you say that? Did you say that? So you can- That's right, mate.
You've done your selling.
What I'm worried about is if I strip and Carol's there and it's game over for Derek.
I think if Marcus strips his game
Oh, it's game
over.
over.
You're into facial.
Facials, mate, I hit.
No, the facials.
Shambles.
No, the facials he used to give it different kinds of facials. No, but mate, honestly, see the skin and all that, mate. The skin and all that, oof.
That's brilliant. Told you.
Mate,
get it.
I'm getting one of them once a month now.
Aye, they're good.
Oh,
They're good.
feel like a new man.
But is that not a bit worrying, man?
No.
You get them or not, didn't you?
doesn't
look at
bother
his
me.
skin, mate, it's beautiful.
Doesn't bother me.
I'm just...
Hey.
Scalped ass.
Aye.
You
There's
don't help.
nothing you can do with
I
this.
need all the help
Are you
get
going
some.
pants off?
At the hydro, pants off.
Aye.
I might do like at the full morning at the end,
full-
a hat,
full
turn
winner.
around, dish, and then off.
Aye, that's what you do. That's the biggest mistake
Yeah.
you've ever made.
By the way, you're just
jumped in, didn't
you're
you?
just
Don't
hoping
worry,
it's a bit warm in
Jumped
there.
in, I
innit?
know.
Well, it will be,
I
won't
bet
it?
you-
Because it needs...
It's a shame
How
because
many times,
the
right?
people halfway up will be able to see it.
How many times...
But talk about
But-
you want the teeth done?
That's the one thing. My teeth are good, man. I like your teeth. So they're... Aye, they're good. They've been...
Cowden
a few
beef?
been Knocked. Aye, knocked out.
You said you wanted dick teeth?
Oh,
Dick
Dick
Campbell.
One of them like Dick
teeth.
Campbell's,
I mean,
uh-huh.
did you have your teeth?
Aye,
Aye.
ages ago.
Aye. I remember I was in Tenerife, you come in, the Cali bar.
Aye.
Remember? I nearly fell off my stool.
Aye, that's all right.
Oh, because
like
was that only an excuse was always about your big teeth, wasn't it?
But hey,
That's all right,
Looks
so-
McNiven, aye, Dick Campbell.
Okay.
A lot of guys are getting
help.
it done.
Any help you can do.
I think now it has changed, hasn't it? Guys are now...
Too white
And-
though.
and themselves
Some of them
Aye.
is just that sparkle white. It's just too white. Some of
Aye.
them. You see some of the reality people, you're like, oh, shut up and keep mentioning a big big white in it. It's like that paper.
A few bob in it, aye. To get that
For a
done.
waste of
Was it?
time.
Not for us.
You've got a few
But
bob.
he's getting pulled up for because I need to pull you up. You've not been going to your appointments to get. What's wrong with you? Why are you not wanting to go and get?
Spending all his money in jumpers.
I know.
What about that? 1,100 quid.
11 quid for a jumper.
How you get it on head?
Can't believe you never got a deal.
Wow. I know, sure, came to
And
you first.
so you can't pay normal price for anything.
So,
Must be some jump.
But there's breaking news. It wasn't said on the podcast. He's actually going to buy trousers to match it for 900
Wow.
quid. So all in,
No way.
he's going to be dropping 2 G's, bro, for the hydro.
Get a
outfit.
pair of trousers
That's
at
your
a free
fee.
market or something.
Can I, but
Aye.
I can't actually, can't I know?
No.
I need to go all the way with it now.
There you go.
God, son.
Don't you
Somebody's got to sponsor you then.
need to fully
He
commit.
needs a sponsor, doesn't he?
Where is it?
But I know for a
Where'd you
fact,
get
right?
him? Cruise.
I need a sponsor, you're
Somebody
right.
for
Aye.
Cruise. Give him a deal.
But I know for a fact, right, he's bought this for 1,100 quid. It'll even be hung up. It'll be lying under a pile of
I know,
clothes in
I
his
know.
room. I can guarantee it.
It's generally still in it, it's squashed in a bag. Still in a bag, no joke.
Wow,
aye.
you're under pressure if you go to iron that then, aren't you?
I don't touch
No,
it.
you can't iron that, mate. So what about that wind last night? Supposedly Kyle farted in Cumbernauld, and that's what caused it.
See
See that out there?
Did you see it?
What's your deal?
There was a riot when I walked in. There was chairs and tables
I know.
and all that also.
I was
do you know
expecting to see you with your tap off rioting over sorry.
Taps off. Oh, aye.
Mate, do you know what I
Wee
want
bit
to
of
go?
the
Do you know what-
Lanark Easter house coming out in me.
You know I want to go up? See the finishing the crane? Do
Cran. Do you want to go to Cran?
you know anybody that could get me up that?
He can get you up anything.
Climb.
There's one man that can get you up
Are you
anything.
good up
Climb.
up
Aye, climb.
So why do you want,
it?
why you want to be up it? For
Why you want to be
what
up it?
sole reason?
Have you seen it?
Aye, what do you want to
The
do?
big, the big crane.
Do you want to do
Oh,
the
mate,
joke
see,
and dance
I-
it up?
I've
Abseil.
always wanted. People used to abseil off it. When I was a kid, I always dreamed of being up there.
I would do that with you then.
Aye, because my
That's one thing I would-
granddad used to work up there. I think that's when back in the day all the sort of guys went up. And it's a dream to go up, and I seen it. I was like, why have I never said it on the podcast to go up?
The Cranhill Tower?
No, finishing crane.
Oh, Finiston Cran, right.
big
one.
Somebody sort that for him as well.
Aye, one beside see the hydro. Be brilliant to look. So that'd be a great video.
Oh,
for
what, the
us.
big crane thing?
Aye.
Aye, brilliant.
I know, but what, so you just get up, look here and come back down?
But that's where everybody used to work. So I might have a few.
But you get the same view for the Radisson Red, do you know?
Aye.
Just jump
Oh,
up.
aye, with a beer.
know.
Aye.
With a beer, huh?
Aye,
That's
with
those
beer,
high
I think
up.
much better.
those high up, but and you need to climb up wee ladders and that.
See if you could be stuck up there with one person, who would it be?
Great question. That is a fantastic question.
Would it be a female?
It's got to be in it.
Yeah.
Get back to me on that actually.
Right, okay.
I should have been quick there, but it didn't come to my head, so.
You're normally quick.
You're on it again.
Talking about Dizzy Heights, Grosvenor Sport.
Nah,
There you go.
They built the camp,
Brilliant.
didn't
They built. Full of Glasgow,
I got my
didn't
new
they?
membership yesterday for them. They're all done.
they? Did you? Brilliant.
Did you
New
find a
membership,
good man? There you go, he's taking it on. Is it still,
God, I've had it for
treble
ages.
Paul?
Still treble odds, Simon, for
Treble
any new
odds.
customer. And as you know,
Brilliant.
any sport as
Seamless.
well.
Seamless.
Unbelievable.
Sign up now.
Sign up now, yeah.
Just pure natural, isn't it? Just off
So
the
the-
tip of your tongue.
The treble on the odds, because Kevin Kyle's brass size treble, was it treble D's?
Treble-
That's
double
why
Ds.
they've done the
Double D.
treble odds, so
Yeah,
they're
triple
keeping it in
Ds.
theme
So
with
the
the show,
big
which
man
is
wasn't
great.
great, Nick.
I
Well, he was.
He was
turned into a
unbelievable.
mess again.
Kevin,
There's a picture of him picking his arse and it is one of the greatest
Oh
pictures
my
in
God.
history.
You want to see it?
Yeah, this is it.
So we were doing rehearsals for the Hydro the other day, right?
Right.
Mid genius, some
not in
genius
this.
ideas are
We're
coming
not,
up.
we're not, we don't need it. We just
No,
we
he's
just-
didn't need rehearsals. We mid rehearsal, he gets a phone call for I presume Jim
And we like
Jeffries
your
because
watch.
that's how
you
he's
get
standing
your
for a good bit.
No,
Scratching his arse
when
at
did you
Hampden
get- when
Park,
did you get-
looking at it on Hampden,
Like your
scratching.
watch.
that's
Had it
not.
for years, mate.
Nah, nice. Noticed that idea.
No, I'm not having that.
Can I be going to build that? Can you?
Can't
Sort
even-
yourself out.
Can't even do that.
You actually lost that.
should-
He actually lost a finger
that
doing
should
that.
be the poster.
His arse
hanging.
sucked the finger
That should be
straight
the
off him.
poster. That should be the poster hanging.
So at the
down.
Hydro, he'll be waving like that because his arse is sucked on his fingers in.
That's brilliant. Go on,
Oh,
Kev.
no.
Go on.
There you go.
Come
So
on,
that's where the big man's at right
But the
now.
reason they said, generally the reason they said it was doing it was busting a spot, wasn't it?
Aye, busting the butt spot.
What a guy.
What a guy, honestly.
Right, League Cup,
Robert.
biggest cup in Scotland.
No,
We'll just say it is for the day.
Aye,
Phil.
it is, aye.
Aye.
It's massive.
This week is.
Nice.
So who's through? Rangers?
Rangers
St
and
Johnstone.
St Johnstone.
Aye, watched it.
We'll go with St Johnstone first because they won the 2 cups last year.
All right, I like that.
They're my favourite
Aye.
team in Scotland.
Yeah.
They're just coming. This is when they started last
They've
year
turned
to
it up.
really motor.
It
They're
was,
a
wasn't
proper
it?
team, St Johnstone.
Aye.
Aye.
Because last season, what was it, 9 games without a win, and then they
know-
just started to
You know
get
what he's
into
done?
their
He's got
groove.
them all working together. That's what he's got. He's got them all fighting for each other. That's what it is. He's not really. It's just that I think it's, you know, the manager coming in. He was like that. You know, he was fought for his teammates and he's got his team doing that. That's what it is. It's just they're all grafting, whereas they weren't doing it before.
Aye.
If they lost the ball, they weren't chasing it. Now they're chasing it, and it's a joy to watch. It's pretty good to watch St Johnstone at the moment.
Maybe they want to chase it because they maybe
I
be
wouldn't
tired
say-
for
aye.
European. I think that they
I
sort
wouldn't
of
say a
thing.
joy to watch, but I say really
Aye,
well
but
organised.
like-
Listen, they're organised. They're well organised.
But what they've actually seen, you look at Crawford they brought in, you're looking like it.
Well done, me, man. Another goal
Good goal.
last
Aye, it's
night,
a
huh?
cracking goal last night. It's a good player, Crawford.
It's strange how you never even mentioned that at the start that he scored.
No,
last
he
night.
didn't even want to
Weird.
go there. And Big Rooney gets his goal. I mean, excellent. But then look at the game, was it Saturday or Sunday against Aberdeen?
Aye.
You know, again, they're going toe to toe. It gave up a bit of possession, but when they got their opportunity, May comes in. You know, he couldn't buy a goal up there at Pittodrie. Then
Terrible result for
comes back.
Aberdeen.
They've so much possession, and, you know, the last
Counts for
2
none.
or 3 games. But they need somebody up top end that's going to put it in the pokey. But yeah, I talk about St Johnstone. There came a point last season when they just kicked on, and maybe that win at Pittodrie, they're off.
know what?
Confidence is soaring.
None better than getting to 2 cup finals because you want that again, don't you? It's a great week. It's not just the day. It's a great. The build up to the cup finals is brilliant. So they're wanting it and they're fit. They're not going to get up.
I never watched
easy.
their game last night, but I heard bits and bobs about it. You know, that the road. Well, wouldn't they say rode their luck because the big boy Clark in goals has been brilliant.
Yeah, good keeper.
So he has. I think he pulled off 2 or 3 top drawer saves again, which is so important. Kept them in it, and when they got their chances, they took them. So Dundee, I'm disappointed with Dundee because I said many times have I said to you,
They play good football.
they play some good stuff. I was disappointed with the derby at the weekend Sunday. I was really looking forward to it, and they never played.
22 cars crashing into each other, wasn't it?
Aye, why did they not? They can play. Why did they not get the ball doing it? They went longer, and I didn't enjoy the game, to be honest with you. And I was so disappointed in Dundee. I was looking for much better for them.
They need to be
But
careful, Dundee, don't they?
I
They start
know
to slip into this way.
playing well, but you just need wins, don't you?
Yeah.
Aye.
You just need wins and get yourself going. But I just thought when Griffiths went in there, I thought it would take off, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But it seems to be the opposite at the minute.
I know.
And Rangers beating Livingston.
Aye.
Aye.
Good result, because Livingston would have been flying high after beating Celtic.
Livingston, it was a pretty comfortable night because Livingston offered very little, by the way, going forward. Again, they were organised, but I tell you what, they get caught a wee bit in trying to play a wee bit too much. The goals that Rangers scored, they were trying to play out for the back. Well, certainly it was the wee boy, I can't remember his name. Again, tried to play a wee bit too much. And then the keeper, Strider, he had a good game, but his clearance was woeful. So Rangers were decent. They've still not hit the heights for last season.
Why are they not sorry?
I don't know.
On the same.
I mean, he changed it again. Simpson was left out. I thought Simpson was wanting at the weekend, so he was, I think, defensively. The spark in midfield. I tell you what, we talk about the recruitment. The boy Lundstrom, he's not the type of player I was led to believe that a box to box. He's sitting midfielder now. Davis never played last night, so he just sat in there and just kept it. He done all right. Yeah. The last 2 games he's done all right, but he's not this box to box dynamic midfielder. But I was led to believe. You know, more a kind of strong sitting player. Just keep it nice and simple. But
he's not in the class of Steve Davis at that role, is he?
No. Steve Davis is a class act, without a shadow of doubt. But no, they're just, I don't know, there's something not quite there. It's as if they think when they go out there, it's just going to happen instead of going to make it happen. There's no that zip still about them.
What is it, off the ball, or is it on the ball? That
I think it's a bit of
both, is that right?
Aye. I mean, that's what I loved about Rangers last season, is when they didn't have the ball, how quickly they won it back. They've not quite got that, yet. And up top as well, they never started with the boy Fashion Sakala. Last night he went with Roof and he went with Morelos, but when he came on, he gives him something. He should, I think, get a wee run of games. I'd like to see him. He's a rough diamond. He's got a long way to go, but you can see the potential in him. But without exerting themselves last night, it was comfortable. But I was disappointed in Livy that they had the boy Shinnie, and what a goal he scored against Celtic at the weekend, but they never offered anything.
Again, it was easy, wasn't it? I mean, he just nudged Welsh. Why was Welsh trying to
do you think that was good movement, Marker?
But see, when the ball came to Shinnie, why did the boy Welsh, he's only a boy, somebody should talk to him. Why did they try and put his leg around him to kick the ball? Just stand there, stand your ground. Do you know what I mean? As soon as he'd done that, he's off balance, the boy just nudged him. And then all of a sudden he's got 2 yards and he picked his spot, it's experience. But we're talking last year about experiencing at Celtic defence. They're never learning. They're never
he gets settled back fourth though, Celtic, didn't he? When Welsh isn't playing for 2 games and he comes in, they're going to start making this sort of mistakes.
I don't think he's the manager's first choice, that's for sure.
No.
Welsh. But listen, he's only a boy. To come in and be there but I just don't think they talk to each other. I really don't. I don't know who's teaching them, because you've got John Kennedy and you've got Stephen McManus there, 2 centre-halves. Why are they not teaching them? I mean, why are they not teaching the boy? Because it looks to me as if they're not. I don't know whether...
To be fair...
I don't know whether they are. They might be, and he's just not taking it in. I don't know, because I'm not...
I think he's
not part of it.
That's probably his first mistake of the season, Welsh.
I'm not talking about that. We're talking about the defence. Right. I'm not talking about just Welsh. I'm talking about the whole defence. They've got to sort that out. You can tell. We've spoken about it before. Repetition is born. But Rangers must do it every day. You can see that they're drilled into doing it, and whoever comes in for somebody, they know what they're doing. Well, that doesn't happen at Celtic.
But I do think this season, as with the new manager coming in, I think the way he wants to play, for them to be playing like that, it must be day in, day out. Yeah. You can't be going to pitch and
you've got to learn how to do it. Defending is part of the game.
But again, is it no? That's individual error. I don't think that's as a team they're not defending well. I think they're doing what he's asking them to do.
They're doing a zonal crap. Zonal, which means if he runs by me, he's going to beat me in a jump, because I can't beat him in a jump from a level start. If I'm standing still, I can't beat him if he's running. He will always beat me because you're standing still. And if he comes running, who's telling you he's coming by you? And then all of a sudden, they score and you're blaming everybody else. It's a cop-out. I think it's a cop-out. I just think, there you go, Derek, you're Martin Macker. Right, okay, now it's done. If I score, it's his fault.
That's how Simpson found himself out of the side, because he didn't put his body in the line. He didn't get out quick enough. No. You know, and the thing is, whether you're Rangers or a Celtic or any other team, when you get your opportunity, you've got to give everything. You've got to be so concentrated. And, you know, I thought he just went through the motions a wee bit. Sometimes you don't get a second bite at the cherry. You just got to be careful.
Last week, playing away from home, 1-2 on, I mean, just collapsed. And that's just, you know, you go 2-0 up, you're like, let's just sit. You can't keep going. They're going to come at you at some point.
That was a European game.
European game, you know, you're like, what? 2-0 up, you're thinking, what result this is?
Well, you think she's just sitting after it?
No, not sitting, but you know, got to have a wee bit of cautious. They're going to come at you.
I know, but they nearly scored to make it free.
Aye.
So again, that comes down to injury. That's not down to the manager. If you score to make it free, the game's done.
They're going to always, especially with that boy Thiago up front.
But see, when you see the best managers, Frank, they didn't change. That's what I mean. Guardiola doesn't go and score 2 and then go, right, come on, we're going to go and sit back in. He keeps playing the way
I think that's his
he believes. And I think that's the way
they keep the ball. They keep the ball a lot easier. They've got the players that can keep it. And they do things a lot quicker with the Celtics. I think, I don't know, it's went back to last season, everything's, you know, pedestrian, isn't it?
No, I disagree.
We went to the League Cup, away back to Europe.
I'm talking about, you know, the passing across the pitch. It's slow and pedestrian, and the defence just sits, watches them. You know, I don't think when Thiago's not playing, there's nothing in behind.
But then that's not the manager's fault, is it?
No, well,
it's personnel that he needs to
I'm not
fit
saying
that
it's the
system.
manager's fault, but surely the defence has got to take some. I mean, I'm looking at it, I'm saying, surely the defence has got to take a bit of blame for this, because they're letting in goals. It's not the midfield's fault, it's not the centres.
But I think you look at any team in Europe who constantly chop and change their back four, they do concede goals. No, they need to get a settled back four if they're going to play that way, so that guys...
I think it'll be Julian and Vickers. I think that'll be the two that's... Well, how far away is Julian? Do you know? Anyone know?
I think he stays about 6 miles from here.
Aye. Up the road, isn't it? Most important word in football.
Yeah, it's a good one for you.
Most important word in football, momentum.
Momentum.
All right.
Good word.
Yes.
Now, if you go on momentum, Dundee United won the derby and Celtic lost to Livy. Would you say that favours Dundee United to beat Celtic at the weekend?
Good question.
Done well.
No.
No.
Listen, I get that, but Celtic, they've got so much talent there, and I think that's why they just rely on going forward all the time, and there's no that emphasis, you know. And sometimes, see, we were talking about there with the Celtic defence, see when you're in control again, it's like a keeper being switched on. Concentration and focus. And sometimes because you're on top, you just you just kind of relax a wee bit and you get caught out. But I just think Celtic, what they've got within that squad, there'll be too much. They're a hurt lot. I was going to say an animal. It's like
you're an animal.
Aye, but wrong choice of word. But I just think they've got to come good sometime. I don't know, there will be that wee bit of lack of confidence. The only thing that worried me, but listening to the interview after the game, Postecoglou, he did seem a bit down in one of them, you know, which you can't afford to be like that.
I still don't understand why he's not got his own team in. I just don't understand that. There's not a place.
Saying that because, see, if you're feeling a wee bit like that, you can send your assistant out, because they've sent Gary McAllister, you know, for whatever reason, you know, maybe it's the League Cup, they treat it differently, Rangers, you know, even with McLaughlin coming in from McGregor in goal, so it's a wee bit different. So maybe McAllister, that's his kind of, he's going to take the onus. But you're right, I think
you need somebody there that somebody's going to say to you, listen, you've made an arse of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't do that.
I'll get and answer the
you can
questions.
listen. You know what I mean? You can listen. Whereas
you need somebody who's going to challenge you as well, don't you? You don't want guys that are just going to agree with everything that you say. And it's only people that you're really close with, I think, that would disagree with you.
I wonder if he had his own staff in Japan and stuff. I don't know if he's...
I would have. Of course he would have.
Was it not Muscat now? Am I wrong?
I know he worked with him, but I don't know if it was...
in Japan. But the best thing about the game, Celtic, was you get to see Davy Martindale's belly, and that's why we need Livingston to win more games this year, so that we can see... And they brown trousers.
And that t-shirt.
It started white. They were white before the game, weren't they?
I was there.
White and then...
I was up close and he's doing that and jumper was coming up. I'm like...
Brilliant, what a guy. How good's his wee hair that runs up to his belly button?
Were you looking at close?
I was that close. He was shouting, he was doing all that, and the jumper was getting up. Yeah, go on me, David.
What do you think his jumper was?
Why that been a wee bit?
At
least he's styled, didn't he?
He's got
Has he got good
likes
club?
brands, didn't he?
Buckingham, I think it was, wasn't it?
TK Maxx.
Dorothy Perkins' trousers, wasn't they?
2 for 2, wasn't it?
Aye, 2 for 2.
But Tam Courts, he's silencing the doubters. Is there another word for that?
No.
Who's the doubters?
Well, people are getting a wee bit.
I was a wee bit.
We quite like him because he's vocabulary.
Yeah.
There you go. But
I was quite wary of him when he first came in, just with the experience and the word choice. I don't really. I thought as a player, if I was in that dressing room when I played.
Players are different now for me, aren't they? They're like
100%. How you need to be careful with that.
See, when you said momentum, I think he's chucked his shoe to the telly saying, give us a better word than that, Paul.
Aye.
Momentum.
Aye.
Yeah. Turned it off, didn't he? Disgusted with me.
Aye.
Scum mouth.
It's just watching them. For me, they're up and down. And as I say, I didn't enjoy the derby. Game.
Keep talking, sorry. Keep
I didn't enjoy it because I don't think they played either. I mean, I was criticising Dundee there. I don't think Dundee United played. But and I watched Ayr United dominate them in the cup game. So, but then again, you look at them against Rangers, when they beat Rangers, you know, they were at it. Everybody was firing on all cylinders. You know, they were top draw. Right, what word have you got?
So, we're saying that Dundee United are a wee bit inconsistent this year. You could say they're variable, they're volatile, they're changeable, they're fickle. They're irregular.
Oh,
fickle. Volatile.
Like fickle.
Does that come under volatile?
Erratic.
Fluctuating.
Dundee United have been fluctuating this year.
Aye.
Oh, he'll be listen. He'll be up there the morning.
Aye.
He'll fly you up.
So there you go.
But get back to your momentum. I just still think, you know, that Celtic will have too much.
Do you know how he has
Dundee United? Aye, I do.
I think
going forward, you know, I just think, and again, there will be opportunities for Dundee United.
Celtic,
there will be opportunities for Dundee United, but Celtic will just have too much.
How long do you think the manager will get?
Who, the Celtic manager?
Mm-hmm. I'm talking about for the supporters. He's still on the honeymoon period at the moment, but can he keep doing that? Can he keep going that way?
But he needs. Well, how many players? He needs a full. I still think he needs 6 or 7 players to play how he wants to play. You need every player in your squad to fit that system. Otherwise, there's no point in hitting them. Mm-hmm. Like we spoke about before. Mm-hmm. The Rangers now, you take one out, there's another one that's ready to go in straight away that can play that way. Celtic need to get to that stage. You can't go and just change managers all the time because he's going to need to change it all again.
Ball and Galway last week against Livingston was the best player in Celtic. He was the best player in Celtic.
Wow.
Was he?
But that was an issue for Celtic.
He came in
at the weekend when it was the bench. They didn't have enough, and that's what you're saying about the window. A couple of windows for you know, to get the players in the squad that he needs. So he's going to be given that.
And the big thing, Derek, is it's all right to talk about all this about styles and tactics. See if you're the guy that almost sets the way you want to play up Kyogo. He's not even. He's not got anyone like. He's not got a like for like. And until he that's the biggest problem. He's not got everyone. I mean, listen, I watched him. Being a striker, I watched him. You know, I'm 61. I could have covered my pace in that. Yeah. You know, because he just right in between the box, he was just doing that, moving about. Never ran, never broke. You know, any kind of sweat.
Is that right?
Turned the boy once, and toe poked it.
That's the one I saw the highlights.
Aye, but he should have done better. He should have done better.
But at the start of the season, what they were doing with Kyogo, we said that as soon as they lost it, they got it back quick. You need to do that when you're playing that style. It's great when you've got somebody up there and you lose it, they chase a full-back, and then everybody knows what they're doing. You know, and then everyone's up.
Whereas if everybody, if the full-back goes out, gets the ball, if the full-back gets the ball, he's not going to go out and cover him. No. So everyone just, it slows everybody down.
Did you ever buy it and regretted it?
Buy it?
Is that still in his?
Why is that?
See about the jumper.
He's talking about that jumper, isn't he?
Did you ever buy it and regret it?
Aye.
Like something like, what the fuck have I done here?
That t-shirt.
Scared to tell you.
A few wedding things with him,
wasn't it? My first house.
I never bought this t-shirt.
Oh, there you go.
Was there anything but you bought, you were scared to tell the family or tell?
Scared to tell the family? No, never really. I'm not really one for going and like buying stuff. When I was younger, you know, I would go, was it Leslie G's or something in Glasgow? We used to go up and spend a few bob and stuff. But seeing you look back, I thought it was daft. You know, it's crazy. You know, wearing a shirt, spending a couple of £100 in a shirt, and then no wearing it again.
But back £100 back then was a fortune.
It was a lot of money.
What for rank person?
What was that shirt? Was that a leather shirt that you used to wear?
Well, I was when he first
not, by the way.
He takes it out for the podcast.
Big Kevin Kyle's cream leather jacket back in the day.
To match his cream teeth on it.
I could see
he likes to go, didn't he?
I used to wear trousers. I had leather trousers.
What's the most like stupid thing?
Rings, it'd be rings.
Terrible trousers. Terrible.
What kind? Flares?
Leather trousers.
The arse cut it.
Terrible.
Baggy ass.
Baggy ass. We got baggy eventually.
But you must have bought like a motor or something like that, you think, back now, like, what was I thinking?
No.
What was the best motor you had?
Probably a Jag.
Fiesta
Sponsored.
XR2.
Sponsored.
I
Sponsored Jag.
don't like big. I'm not into motors, but I always liked my wee Fiesta.
Body kit and that.
I get knocked a couple of times.
What does that mean?
So
Not
it does.
stole?
Aye, stole. Raging.
How
by
can
the
you
way.
get stole a couple of times? You stole and get it back and got stole again?
No, my second XR2 because I liked him.
Right.
The first one I didn't mind because the whoever stole it, they took the wheels. Fair enough, right?
Perfect.
But the second time wasn't too happy because they damaged it a wee bit.
Oh.
So I wasn't happy.
What, take it out of your drive?
No,
Take
it
best
was
car you've-
parts in Hamilton.
An XR2 is the best car you've had.
Aye. That I liked. What's wrong with that? I don't deal in Porsches and all that. But we used to get sponsored motors and all. See, we were at Rangers. Can you remember a motor called a Montego?
Beautiful.
There was a Montego, by the way.
No.
No, and we used to get
family, man. That's a family car.
Brilliant, by the way.
You put the cotton on that in the boot.
How many motors you? What did you have?
XG6, no boot, just didn't even get golf
Taxi
clubs on
limit.
it.
What was your favourite part of the motor, the bonnet?
It was too quick. You don't.
You got the most use at the bonnet,
You
didn't
get,
you?
no.
You were always
Gear
in that
stick.
bonnet, weren't you?
I was always in the bonnet.
Was it no working?
There's a lot more sunny days down there.
Oh, amazing, right? Last
Did you ever go through?
Whatever floats your boat, and it's
Aye,
what
that's
you-
it.
Did you ever?
I tell you what, holidays, that's what I would spend money on. Holidays, don't I?
I do.
You and Durante?
Oh, I really like. Man, we used to get 6-7 weeks off in the summer. A wee back then.
Aye, it was good.
So we'd be away for 6 of them, and come back and just right into pre-season. Roll
What,
into
you,
it.
did you, Durante, and the two families go?
No, just me and Durante. A few of the boys, aye. Oh, I used to love that. Aye, no
Super.
girlfriends
5
at that
weeks.
time, just away.
5
and
weeks.
Put
Off.
sun cream on Durante's back?
Aye. By the way, what a player he was. You didn't even know.
Hopeless.
What a player.
Oh, come on, a wee man, eh? What a
What a player.
Right, Olivia away to Hearts this week. Can they get the momentum back in the league? Hearts expected maybe a better result away at Ross County. Would that be fair?
I would say
Aye,
so.
I thought so. I thought they'd have won.
You took them to
I
win?
took them to win.
Can Livy go there and get something?
I like Hearts,
no.
obviously.
No.
You know, and I think
Is
Hearts
that- is that
a wee bit
Tynecastle?
too much.
Yeah.
No, no chance. No
Well,
chance.
they've got a
I don't
chance,
think so. I don't think so. Got a chance, but nah.
Livy need you offer a
That
wee
pitch.
bit more up top.
They're good in that pitch. That's where they're going to get the results. That's where they're going to get the points.
I know they played the boy Shinny up and he scores a wonderful goal against Celtic, but I think they need a wee bit more up top. I hope Livy don't get away from that kind of that physicality that they've got about them, because I like that. It's probably a part of their identity, and I think what I witnessed last night against Rangers, just trying to play a wee bit too much, you know, it's about getting that balance right.
Aye.
So it is.
They're not that kind of team, are
But Hearts at home, big crowd, you know, they're a different kettle of fish.
Different animal, isn't
They are a different animal.
That time.
Talk about momentum.
they?
Steelman. My
Oof.
God. Season
flying.
they haven't.
Aye.
Me?
Took them down.
Oof.
Flying, aren't they?
I didn't see that coming. I watched them earlier in the season, but just shows you there's a lot of hard work going on the training ground. And they've got a way of playing. They know at times they're not going to have a lot of the ball, but when they get their opportunities, the big boy Van Veen and the boy Watt, they are good
Yeah,
players.
good players.
Whether he gets his goal.
Tony's a good
See, if you can't be nice and resolute and you've got the two that can go and do
Well,
bits
even
for you, you've
even
got a
that
chance.
three. So if you've
Yeah.
got that wee bit of firepower, knowing that you can nick a goal, you know, you put up with that, then you know that even that midfield three behind them, who are probably, and I'm not going to say that they're good players, but they're not
dogs.
the most talented, but they're willing to put a shift in,
Yeah.
knowing that can be the outcome, you know, that they get 1 or 2 chances to take them. So fair play to the manager, coaching staff and the players, you know, the way they're going about it. Because it's easy to down tools, go to Ibrox, you go 1-0 down. I mean, I went there as a player.
folded, didn't they?
Aye, and players chuck it. Players go,
Yeah.
well, that's it, game's gone. But no, they stuck at it. So they did. and that's how they never say well.
Can they win the league?
Ask Tam Cowan. He'd probably say aye.
Are you proud of your old team how they started?
They're doing excellent.
They're back to the Paul Slaney days, isn't they?
Aye, yeah. We've always been a wee bit of bad blood since I came up, but it shouldn't have been that. I'm very close with the people at the club and the fans. We got on really well. So
Who's it you're close at the club, sorry?
Flo, Alan Burrows.
Oh, yeah, you used to.
Dr. Alan Burrows, aye.
He's a good lad, Tim.
Cracking boy.
Brand
Really,
new.
really nice guy.
And good at his job.
He is good.
I could see you in working at Motherwell, like the shirt and tie and that, and like, doing something like
You sent me a kitman job.
Air United.
As it came
But
up.
in the lounges, could you see him?
No,
in the
but
lounge?
imagine him being at Air United. He's at former club, Air United. Kitman job's up for grabs just now.
Oh, is it?
Air United, please.
I tell you what, I'd put in
Give
for
this
that.
man, would you take the job?
Nah.
Would you not? Mate, I would take that.
I would do that in a minute.
So would I.
Kit man, brilliant job.
I know, but the problem is you'd be like that with Sloggy. Wouldn't they get anything done? You'd be sitting like that.
He wouldn't quit this. He wouldn't quit this.
No, he could work. We could work around them.
Kit man's a great job. That's what I say to you.
At the top level.
One of the best jobs out there is a kit man.
Aye.
I'll take
aye,
the kit man job.
Definitely.
Aye.
You're a part-timer's
Kit
pants.
man, coach, you can't.
Right, Coopens. Hopeless
Coopens.
last week.
Aye,
It
but
is.
how hard is it
I think it
to
was,
get one?
hard last week, wasn't it?
I don't even know what I've picked this week. I forgot all about it.
I think.
So I'm just
Right,
having
I'm
a wee
going to
look.
go straight on to Frank.
Right.
Wait, see,
Right,
before we
right
start,
on to Frank.
how long do you
Tiger.
how long do you think it'll be before that's back in action?
Oh, very soon.
It must be confused, wasn't
Very
it?
I
soon.
know, mate,
see
that must
that?
be the longest it's went with it.
Aye, very confused.
What do you do with it to get it to back to life?
Confused.com.
What, it's
You
been
get
on the-
angry.
It's been angry.
Right,
Been
come
ang- It's been angry, aye.
You're going to get to jail, man.
I know.
Right, I'm going to go straight on top with Frank here.
And
Oh.
talk- Ooh.
Watch yourself.
Whoa.
It's been 5 weeks.
Oh, okay, Frankie boy.
Frankie.
Hartsfield Livingston.
I don't think Livingston
Got enough in the tank.
got enough. No, I don't think I've got enough for Hearts.
Get enough in the tank.
What, at Tynecastle, that big crowd. The big crowd, I think Hearts will beat them.
Yeah, Motherwell Ross County.
I'm going to go for Motherwell to continue their run.
Oh. St Mirren Aberdeen.
I was going to go for St Mirren, but
Go for
no, I think Aberdeen will get a draw there. Yeah, I think we'll get a draw. I think it'll be a 1-1.
Okay.
And Hibs St Johnstone.
That could be the best game of the weekend, you know. But I'm going for a draw.
No back in they're like Hibs at home there.
But Jack Ross's record v him's horrendous.
Against St Johnstone.
that's why I'm
Barely won a game for
That's why I'm
6,
going.
7,
That's why
8,
I'm going
9.
for a draw.
Okay, I like you're thinking about it. Good.
You're up
Right,
last
Derek,
night.
you ready?
I wasn't really just till he said that.
Right, Derek, Hearts versus Davy Martin.
Right, I'm not going to overthink too many of these
Oh.
because no, because see when
Overthink.
Give up.
we've been doing that, but there's no rhyme or reason to some of these
Aye.
results.
I know.
Yeah.
You know, so
You're right. Go for it.
I think when I was picking them,
I want to see what you've got
it was
then.
a toss of the coin with me. The way it was
Pick him the way Kev Kyle picks his ass
Get me
ferociously.
By the way, you can get
That's
yours.
right.
You can get yours.
I'm going to go for Hearts at home. I just think Livingston have not got enough.
See when we're picking, see
Enough
when
of-
you would go right time to
Frankie
pick the
Kev.
Cooten, we should just get a picture of Kev, that picture of his hand
Did
in
he put his
his
finger back? Is it?
Oh, he's lost it, mate.
He's lost
I'm
it.
telling you, he'll be like that. Hydro, he's lost his finger.
Could see
Right, sorry, mate.
his fingernails.
Oh, come on. Right, Hearts, why Hearts?
Because I just think I like Hearts. They're in a good place at the moment. They're at
Edinburgh?
home. Aye, I like Tynecastle. And I just think Livingston, they'll be hard to break down Livingston, but I just don't think they've got enough to hurt Hearts up top. And if they do try and come out and play, I think Hearts will pick them up.
Battle of the Bellies, Martindale versus Halliday. Similar bellies, isn't it?
Oh.
Andy lifted his top at all.
Aye,
that's how he's not
oh,
playing.
he's a machine, that man's, you know.
Hibs v St Johnstone.
Right, I'm going to go. I always say I like Hibs, certainly at home again. I think they'll be really strong. And I know St Johnstone are flying at the minute. But this is how I'm saying. I don't think there's any rhyme or reason to. It's so hard to pick a result. But I just think Hibs will be up for that because they know St Johnstone are a good side.
Yeah.
So sometimes, you know, if you underestimate teams, they can hurt you. Hibs will not underestimate St Johnstone. And I think they just have a wee bit too much for them.
Doig's a miss for Hibs, isn't he?
Aye, good
Doig
player,
is a miss
by the
because
way.
when that
Physicality.
isn't working, it can go direct, but they've not had
And you
that
need
option.
that, and that's what you need the options in it. It's not just about playing sometimes in front of teams, and they've got Boyle, you can go in behind. They've got pace. I like that Hibs in the front area, but they missed that wee bit of physicality. Aye.
Okay, Dundee v Rangers.
Going to go with Rangers. Dundee, good football side. You've heard me saying it often enough, but they're no hitting the back of the net.
Motherwell v Ross County.
And that's the one I think, again, we're talking about Motherwell, again, like St Johnstone, you know, they're in a really good place at the minute, but this could be one.
It's a good run they've got.
County, everybody will look at that and think, Motherwell, stick on. So that's how I'm going to be a hard game. They'll be organised. County, and I think they'll be able to maybe salvage a wee draw there.
So you're going to draw?
I'm going for the draw.
Right.
I know that sounds.
You went for Motherwell here.
Hart said Andy.
No.
Andy
That was a
said.
draw.
Andy said Ross County were all right.
I know, that's what I'm saying. There is no, but I can tell you, I went for 3
Somebody's
wins
got that wrong.
So I got it wrong. So
Tell me again.
but
He'll be out.
But by the way, there's no easy games in that league, isn't there? No. You know, it's not as if you can say like Livingston are going to play up at Pittodrie, that you go Aberdeen every day of the week. It's not like that anymore. No. You've got to, it's who is at it on the day.
Even for Celtic Rangers, that's not the case now.
But look at like last week.
Why have nobody took Celtic?
So here we go, it's Paul Slane's Cooper, who's one to ask him?
Nobody's even touched them. Right, Slaney. Hearts, Livingston.
Hearts.
That's the three of us going for that, sir.
So that'll be a draw then, won't
That'll be a draw. Hibs v St Johnstone.
I said St Johnstone, he's got Jack Ross early place, but I don't know. I picked Hibs here.
Why?
Stay with Hibs.
Based on what? St Johnstone won
I think
last week.
I always do this thing. I always think when there's been so many games they've no won, eventually has to come to an end soon. So this will be the weekend.
See that?
I've got St Johnstone's twice here for you.
I know St Mirren's played St Johnstone twice. I think they've got the
Dundee United against Celtic.
I think Celtic win 3-0.
There you go.
Because I've got, you've got Hibs v St Johnstone, St Mirren.
I think that's meant to be St Mirren v Aberdeen.
Aye, Aberdeen.
St Mirren.
Going St Mirren v Aberdeen?
St Mirren v
Aberdeen are on the ropes now, and I think St Mirren.
Wow.
Oh, see that
Well done, I hope you're right, Malcolm.
They could, St Mirren could do them.
I think it could do them, aye, but
Still
I'm
waiting
just
for
going for
St
John. I think it could.
I think
That was the one I was toiling with. That was the one I was toiling with. Right, go for a treble. Motherwell v Ross County. Motherwell on a roll.
You don't really know much
Momentum,
about Ross County,
that's a good word, momentum.
You don't really know much about Ross County?
They're
They've got a manager that'll have them
built by
organised.
Inverness.
Won't they? A manager, they've got a good manager, they'll be organised.
I know,
Aye.
they will be.
I think people will underestimate County. They'll think they're an easy touch. I tell you that, it could be their downfall.
Oh, fuck, what a way to end it.
Wow,
So be warned.
There you go.
Cheers, lads.
Cheers, boys.